So guys, let's now move on to the Nifty analysis. Again here, the area from the time from 17th of June to the current date, again divided into 2 days like in the Bank Nifty. The 17th of Jan and was the significant swing low, and the significant swing high was on the 13th of September. So we traveled from 15,202 to 18,152, which is a 3,000 point rally. And then we took a pullback to 16,812, which was about a 2,000 point, not a 2,000 but a 1,400 point reversal. And from where now we are seeing that we have bounced back into the area of the highs that we recorded with the previous move. And like in the Bank Nifty, we are again stalling near the high. So this could be some consolidation, or this could be some distribution, like I said, which we will get our answer in the near period. So like the Bank Nifty, it's a very similar picture here in the Nifty also. But the only difference is in that in the Nifty, the value area is way lower than what the current price area is. So we are little in the expensive side. Now this is an imbalance. When you move out of the balance area, it's called an imbalance move. So some active traders have found that the Nifty was valued lower at 17,700, and they have pushed it low upper to a higher region of 18,200. As we look at the older data to the left, we see that there are two areas which were highs in the previous trading, which was 18,382 and 18,600 odd, which were the two areas which were the highs in the previous period. And we could see that these could be the destinations for the Nifty right now. As I feel we are headed higher because we've had some bullish indications. The stocks are doing well, the results have been good, and I personally favor that the Nifty will travel to the higher levels, and we may tag the all-time high in the near future. So this is the macro scenario. Now let's look at the micro scenario as to how we would look at a 15-minute chart and build our scenario for the trade tomorrow. So what I will do here again is I will try to build a composite profile, because we see a lot of sideways action. So we need to build a composite profile for the period from the 31st October to the 7th, which probably is just 5 to 6 days of 6 sessions. We may be 7 days, but just 6 sessions. And we find that the value area of all trades that happened during this period is from 18,075 odd to 18,200, and we seem to be breaking up of the value area in yesterday's closing period, in Friday's closing period. But we have had one close which was higher, and then it was actually an open higher from the value area, and we traveled back into the value area. And if you see, we tagged the lower part of the value area, and now again we have gone on to take support of the lower value area and tag the value area high. Now in all probability we could be heading higher from the value area, and if we break high, we should tag 18,380 in the near future, in the very near future. So probably the first target in my mind would be the 18,900 area. Now let us look at what is the scenario tomorrow. Looking at the SGX Nifty, which is opening higher, we could see a scenario where we could open higher like I described in the last video, and we could take support at the high of the old trading in this area, or at the value area. These are the two scenarios that can happen: value area high, and then we could move higher and start building this kind of a move, where then we are able to tag 18,384, if not tomorrow, in a day or two, because 18,384 is within the reach of the Nifty's move on a daily basis, the DATR, which we call, and we could see a tag of 18,384 very soon. In case we move lower, we could first tag the point of control, which is at 18,122, and then go on to test the supports of 18,077, which is the value area low. So this is how I would see Nifty operating tomorrow. In absolutely range bound. If it breaks, if we move higher, if we break open higher, then we might test either the highs of the Friday or the value area high, and then move forward. We should take that support. In case we have an extended move, it could come down, test the point of control, and then move higher. These are all probabilities, and they cannot be predicted, and they need to be taken as the trade happens. So one point of entry could be here with a small stop loss, and the other, if that fails, then the other entry would be near the point of control. If it opens lower, we might take support at the point of control also, and then move higher. If we break the point of control, the next scenario could be that we could take support at the value area low. In case we break the value area low, then the chances of us breaking down would start reflecting upon us, and then we would be very careful about taking any longs. If this support is broken, then we should look at finding a trade down after it travels below. This is not a scenario that I think can happen, but nothing can be ruled out in the market. So we could probably do this kind of an activity tomorrow. If it has to move below the value area, if we have a bad day, it could move lower like this. If not today, or whenever it happens at the lower end, this could be the scenario that would play out. And like on the upper side, I've told you, it could either revert from the high of Friday, or it could travel down to the value area high. And if we find some more weakness, there is possibility it could travel to the point of control and then get a bounce. In my assessment, based on what trade transpired on Friday, we saw a build up in the deltas on the positive side, and we should be seeing a higher level, and 18,385 is the tag that I am hoping to trade for in tomorrow's market. I hope the explanation and analysis of the Nifty helps you, and you can build your trade based on the levels that I have shared with you in this video. Thank you, and have a nice trading day.